There's this lie we all learn early, that there's a right time for everything. A right time to move. A right time to speak up. A right time to fall in love or walk away. But no one tells you that the right time almost never comes. That sometimes, you just have to go. I used to live with my partner, Jordan, in a small town on the edge of Massachusetts. Cute place. Quiet. One of those towns where people leave their doors unlocked and everyone remembers your dog's name. We'd been together for 7 years. Long enough that people stopped asking when we were getting married and just assumed we were eventually. But here's the thing no one really talks about. You can love someone and still feel deeply alone next to them. Our relationship wasn't explosive. It wasn't even bad. That's what made it hard. It was just stale. We were best friends who somehow became roommates who sometimes touched each other. We watched the same shows, ate the same food, took the same walks. And every time I tried to talk about it, to say, I feel like I'm disappearing a little, Jordan would just smile and say, we're comfortable. Isn't that a good thing? And for a while, I thought maybe it was. Maybe that's all love becomes after a while. Soft and predictable. Safe. Until one night, I saw this couple at a restaurant. They were laughing, loud, messy, can't stop. Touching each other laughing. They were probably on their third date, maybe drunk. But I watched them and thought, oh, that used to be us. And then this even worse thought came in. What if that was never us? What if I just convinced myself we were happy because we were supposed to be? I didn't say anything for weeks. I didn't want to hurt Jordan. I didn't want to wreck the life we'd built. But that question, what if this isn't it, kept scratching at my ribs every night while I lay awake beside someone who had no idea I was unraveling inside. I started going on long drives by myself. I'd park by the lake outside town and just sit there, watching the water move, wishing I felt even a little bit of that. Movement. Change. Anything. And then, one day, I looked at our kitchen, the one we painted together, where we kept the mugs that didn't match, and thought, if I don't leave now, I never will. So I left. I packed a single suitcase and told Jordan I needed space. It broke both of us open. There was no big fight. No betrayal. Just a quiet understanding that love isn't always enough to make a life together. Sometimes love just teaches you how to go. I drove across the country. No plan. No job waiting. Just me, some old playlists, and the need to figure out who I was when I wasn't part of a we. I stayed in cheap motels. Slept in my car once. Ate gas station snacks and cried more than I'll ever admit to anyone out loud. But I kept going. Eventually, I ended up in Taos, New Mexico. I don't even know why, I'd never been. I just saw a photo online and thought, yeah. There. I rented a tiny cabin, got a job at a bookstore. Started learning pottery. Stopped wearing makeup. Stopped trying to explain myself. It's been a year now. I'm not healed. I don't have a neat ending or some new relationship that makes it all make sense. But for the first time in my life, I'm living for me. Not for the version of me someone loved. Not for the version of me my mom expected. Just me, messy, learning, free. And when people ask why I left so suddenly, why I walked away from a perfectly fine life, I just tell them this. I got tired of waiting for the right time. So I made it now.